Hi, today I'm going to show you how to convert a Notion form into PDF files on automation. For this, we are going to talk about Affidavit of Identity form, and as you can see, this is a simple form which I've created over here. Once the user fills in the details in this form and they click on submit, the responses will get under the responses view in the database. I've already added two entries out of the particular form onto the database, and now I'm looking to convert these entries into PDF file on automation mode. For this, I'll be using a tool known as PDF Output. PDF Output will help me process the PDFs and automation from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. So the Google document is where we'll be editing the template to convert to PDF, and the database is what will contain the information that I want to convert to PDF file. So let us understand how this automation will work. Click on Create PDF and quickly sign in, and then we will be able to see how the automation will carry through once we are logged in. So I'm going to quickly sign in over here, and then we will understand the rest of the process, what we need to do once the automation is set up. So the very first thing which we need to do is we need to add our database to the setup over here. So I'm going to add this Affidavit of Identity form database inside the selection screen. So click on Add Notion Database, and let us copy the database title which we already have on our selection screen. So I'm going to copy this title and I'm going to put it inside the selection screen that I see over here. Click on Select Pages, put the title inside the Search Pages field. You should be able to see the form appear over here. Click on this and the form is selected. So whenever you're adding a form or a database, always put it inside the Search Pages and then add it. Scroll down and click on Allow Access, and now you should get access to the database. Once we have access to the database, we can add a document corresponding to the database, and finally we can map every property of the database one by one onto the document and then generate the PDF file. So if you click on the drop down, you should be able to see all the databases appear over here. It is not showing up currently. So let me click on reload database once again, and I should be able to see the database within some moment over here. Sometimes it takes a while to load the database, so please have some patience, but it should definitely be visible in the drop down that you see over here. So you can see the affidavit of identity showing over here. Select this, and if you scroll down, you should be able to see all the properties of the affidavit of identity database visible over here. What I need to do next is I need to add a document to the setup. So click on Add Google Document. If you already have an existing affidavit of identity template, go with an existing document option and select the template available from your drive. Okay. I don't have any existing template available as such. So what I will do is I will simply add a new demo document for this purpose. So click on Add Demo Document, and it will instantly create me a new document with all the placeholders automatically added inside the document. So you should be able to see every placeholder of the database already showing up over here, one below the other. So we have all the fields that have been populated from the database right into the document. So we have like affiant name, birthplace, person name, ID number. All the fields are coming from the database and they are exactly put inside double curly brackets over here. So when the PDF will be created, all these fields inside double curly brackets will be mapped with the database values, and then the values will be replaced and the document will be generated. So the affiant name column will be fetched from the affiant name over here. Similarly, the birth date will be fetched from the birth date that we see over here, and so on for all other fields. They will be fetched one by one, and the PDF will be generated out of it. If you want to add any properties once again onto the document, let's say you want to add a birthplace, click on Copy, go to the document where you wish to add it, and simply use Ctrl V or Command V on your keyboard. It will automatically copy paste the property right into the document. Let's say you want to add a respondent, click on Copy and again paste it over here right inside the document. It will be added. So you can copy paste any property as per your choice onto the document, and you can create the placeholders that you need for the particular document. All my placeholders are already showing up, so you don't need to make any changes. What I in fact need to do is I need to define how the PDF file will be named. So I want to define the PDF file by the affiant name column that I see over here. Okay. So I will select affiant name from the drop down, and my PDF file will be named as per that particular selection. Let's click on download PDF, and now I should be able to see the document being generated inside this PDF file column. So let me unfreeze this so we can see the entire database. So the PDF file will be created right over here, and any records which are set as ready to generate, they will be converted to PDF and stored right inside this PDF file column. So make sure when you are going to generate the PDF, you set your records as ready to generate before you start then downloading the PDF, and they will be converted to PDF file right inside the database. So now I'm going to wait for the last record to be generated as PDF, and it will be stored in the database right over here. So let's open up the first file and see how the output has come out to be. And you can see the placeholders have been correctly mapped with the database values, and the document has been created. Okay. So this is how simple and easy it is to create a PDF file, and the document has been created correctly within the Notion database itself. It is also going to generate the second record, which will take some while, and it will instantly be downloaded over here. Okay. But meanwhile, I want to show you one more thing. If you want to completely automate this setup, like you do not want to add the database and the document again and again to generate the PDF, what you can do is you can click on setup Notion automation, and this will create an automation that will run forever to generate the PDF, which means now whenever a user will click on submit and a new entry will appear to the database, you simply need to mark the records as ready to generate, and the PDF will instantly be created within the database for you. This will utilize the same formatting of the template that you would have added earlier, and it will exactly mimic this, and it will create the document within the database. That makes it super easy to use, as all the PDFs are created within the database and it works 24/7, 365 days, which makes it super easy and effortless to use as well. I hope this entire demonstration is clear to you. If you have any questions on the same, please use this chat bubble and send me a message with the queries. I'll be able to address the same. Or else you can go to the bottom of the home page where you have this contact window available. You can send me a message through this contact window and I'll be able to take up your issues on the same. You can even book a free demo session where I'll be guiding you step by step on how to use this tool and take the best advantage of the automation available. And you can see it even created the second document, which was generated within the PDF output interface, and the placeholders have been mapped correctly with the database values as well. Okay. So this is how the automation works, and it will always create the document within the database once you mark it as ready to generate after you set up the automation to run from here. That was it for the entire demonstration. Thank you for watching this video, and you can see it has even processed this document and it will soon be converted to PDF.